Hello and welcome to another segment of linear equations. In this video, we are going to be seeing linear equation with brackets. When we have linear equation that is involving brackets, how do we approach such an equation? Looking at question number 1, we have 5x minus 2 into x minus 1 equals 14. To solve this kind of problem, what matters is what is inside the bracket and what we have outside it. If you are having minus 2x 1 plus 3, what we have after the bracket, once it is a sign, then we have no business with that figure. The only thing that matters to us is this minus 2 opening this bracket. And the minus 2 is going to multiply everything that is inside the bracket, not only the first letter or figure. And also, if we are given minus x minus 1 close bracket 2 plus 3, what we have here and what we are seeing here are the same. The only difference is that the 2 is coming after the bracket. And from what we are seeing, it still shows clearly that this 2 is part of the bracket because there is no sign breaking the relationship between the 2 and the bracket. So these are the things we need to look out for in order to open our brackets. So let's start with question number 1 and see how we tackle this kind of problems. 5x minus 2 into x minus 1 equals 14. So let's say 5x minus 2 times x will give us 2x. Then we take minus 2 again. Minus 2 times minus 1. Minus times minus will give us plus, and 2 times 1 will give us 2, which is equal to 14. So the next thing we are going to do now is to collect the like terms together, leave the one with x on one side and the one without x on the other side. So we say 5x minus 2x equals 14. This 2 is having a positive sign in front of it. For us to eliminate it from this side, we are going to subtract 2 from both sides. So we have minus 2. 5x minus 2x is going to give us 3x, which is equal to 14 minus 2 is going to give us 12. Now we have 3x equals to 12. To get the value of x, we have to eliminate the coefficient of x, which is 3. And to do that, we divide both sides by 3. And x will be equal to 4. Question number 2 says 8 into 5q plus 1 minus 16 equals 8 into 3q plus 9. We have a simple task at hand, and that is opening these two brackets. We are using this 8 to multiply everything in the bracket, and the 8 outside also to multiply everything in the bracket on the right hand side. So this is going to give us 8 times 5q, which is 40q, 8 times plus 1, which is plus 8. Then we have our minus 16, and that is equal to 8 times 3q is going to give us 24q plus 8 times 9, that is 72. Then the next thing we are doing is collecting like times. We have q here and we have another q on the other side. To bring the smaller q to this side, we have to subtract 24q from the other side, And whatever we do on the other side, we must do the same on the left hand side. So we say 40q minus 24q. Then this positive 8 and negative 16 are going to be imported or exported to the other side. So we have 72 is the first number on that side. The positive 8 will become negative, and the negative 16 will become positive 16. So 40q minus 24q will be left with 16q, which is equal to 72 minus 8 will give us 64, and 64 plus 16 will give us 80. So we are dividing both sides by the coefficient of q, and that is 16. So 16 will be eliminated on this side. We are going to be left with q. So you can approach this anyhow you like. If you like, divide it once, and if you like, divide gradually. Let's take 8. 8 in 16 is 2. And 80, how many 8? We get 10. 2 in 2 is 1, and 2 in 10 is 5. So the value of our Q is 5. Question number 3 says 1 over 2 into 3y plus 5 equals 2 over 3 into 2y minus 1. If you look at this question, we can rewrite it as 3y plus 5 over 2, because if you open the bracket with 1, then everything will be over 2. So let's open the bracket with 1. 1 times 3y will give us 3y. 1 times plus 5 will give plus 5 over 2, which is equals, let's open this bracket with 2. 2 times 2y will give us 4y. And 2 times minus 1 will give minus 2 over 3. The next thing is to eliminate both denominators. And we can only do that by finding the LCM of 2 and 3. The LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. So we multiply both sides by 6. So this gives 6 times 3y plus 5 over 2 equals 6 times 4y minus 2 over 3. Put your answer in the brackets. So how many 2 can we get here? 1. 2 in 6, 3. The 2 is gone. 3 in 3, 1. 3 in 6, 2. And the 3 is also gone. So this 3 will now multiply what we have in the bracket, and we use the 2 on this side also to multiply the bracket again. 3 times 3y will give 9y plus 3 times 5, 15 equals 2 times 4y, 8y, 2 times minus 2 minus 4. The next is to collect like times. Bring the 8y to this side. 8y is positive here. For it to become 0, we have to subtract another 8y. So we subtract 8y from both sides, which is equals, we have a positive 15 on this side. For us to eliminate this, we have to subtract 15 from both sides. So we have minus 4 minus 15. 9y minus 8y will give us 1y, and that is the same as y. Minus 4 minus 15 will give us minus 19. So the value of our y is minus 19. Question number 4 says 4 into 2y plus 5 minus 2 into y minus 3 minus 8 into 2y plus 4 all equals 0. So let's try to open the brackets with the numbers in front of each one of them. So the first one is 4. 4 times 2y, 8y, 4 times 5 plus 20, minus 2 times y. That will give minus 2y, minus 2 times minus 3. Minus times minus will give plus. 2 times 3, 6. Don't forget that whatever sign you have in front of the number you are using to open the bracket will also affect what is inside the bracket. Minus 8 times 2y will give minus 16y. Minus 8 times plus 4, minus times plus, minus 8 times 4, 32, all equals 0. So what we are doing next is to collect y on one side and the constants on the other side. So let's retain y to the left hand side and take all the constants outside. So we have 8y. The sign in front of each one of them belongs to them. This one is minus 2y and this one is minus 16y, equals the biggest of all the constants, or the highest among them, is 32. So 32 here is negative. When it goes to the other side, it becomes positive. So we have 32. The next is positive 20. It turns to negative 20. And the positive 6 becomes minus 6. So 8y minus 2y will give us 6y. 6y minus 16y will give minus 10y, which is equals 32 minus 20 will give 12, and 12 minus 6 will give 6. So the next is to find the value of y. And we are having a coefficient of y, which is minus 10. So we are going to eliminate the minus 10 by dividing both sides by the coefficients. So we divide both sides by minus 10, minus 10. So minus 10 cancels out on this left hand side. So we are having y equals, how many 2 can you get in 6? 3. 2 in 10, 5. And that is minus 3 over 5. I'm going to leave you with these two questions as usual. Solve the problems. Leave your answers in the comment sections. Don't forget to subscribe and also post these videos to as many channels as possible until I come your way next time. Thank you and God bless you.